Ooh, crap. A big list of things to talk about. Yeah, hopefully you can hear me and see me and all that wonderful good stuff. I can't record from my laptop camera due to the fact that the school has port restrictions, which means the webcam pretty much connects to a port and allows stuff to upload faster. And while I'm recording this reply to you, I decided I was going to drink my smoothie and upload more videos. I see one of it has been viewed by you. But pretty much, as you can see, I watched your video during the break. I was going to record a video during the break, but couldn't record a video during the break due to the fact that I couldn't find a place to actually sit and be plugged in. I'm still not plugged in. Oops. Let me fix that. Okay, that's a bad plug, sorry. Alrighty. Now my laptop is fully visible now, and all that good stuff. But the things I wanted to address that you said in your video, in response to me last night, seeing as I was tired, I was going to deal with my hair, clearly obvious, but I haven't yet. I'm going to do that probably at home today, probably when you're at work, when I get there, when I get home. If you don't get called off, I should be at work. I can't even talk straight. If you don't get sent home today, then I will probably end up doing my hair while I'm at home. But the things I wanted to address, I actually decided to take notes on the things that you said in the video while you were saying them, and decided to formulate some response, pause the video, formulate some type of text, and yeah. Today has been just a jury day, and I'm on 3 cups of coffee. So yeah, haven't smoked since this morning. Smoked once. I smoked my mild once when I was out there waiting on the bus, and that's pretty much it. But things I wanted to address. You say you're afraid of change. Change is good, isn't it? I mean, think about it. Would you like to have your life the way it is right now for the rest of your life? People who come in and try and fuck you over and all other wonderful shit. With me, I'm a person that can prevent that from happening just because I see shit. And as I take these courses, it helps me to better understand people. I think the sociology class that I'm taking is really going to help me get the whole perspective view instead of me just getting inside one person's head at a time and going from that route. But change is good. Change is something we all need. I mean, you see my life. Change is something that I desperately need, and I'm working on it, and hopefully you'll be around for that. Okay, another thing I wanted to address was starting over brand new. It shouldn't be too hard. I mean, when we first met, everything was great. We have had one tiff or bickering, and that was actually bickering, and that was when we were at the mall looking for those boots. And you saw how long that lasted. It didn't last long. I'm not a person that will stay mad at you or stay under something like that. I mean, I'm a pretty normal person. I'm pretty affectionate. I mean, pretty much the only thing I need to know is what you like, what you want, blah, 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 blah. Once I have a good understanding of that, pretty much everything goes in a good manner. And seeing as I feel like you're being shown things like I'm a stayer, I'm not a person who's just going to be like, okay, have fun, blah, 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 I'm going to run. No. I'm a person, when I look for a woman or a companion or whatever you want to call it, I'm a type of person who looks for specific things, the qualities of a wife, someone who I can see myself around, and someone who I want to see myself around, not someone who I come over once every 2 or 3 weeks, have sex, then it's like a chore. I don't want that. I want meaningfulness in the relationship. Let's see. Oh, yes, I understand that things can be difficult because due to the whole Rebecca situation, I completely understand. But in the same sense, I showed you on Christmas Day that even though it's difficult, it's still something that I felt I needed to do because I wanted to do it for not just myself, for you to see that I'm serious. Because, I mean, even now, last thing she told me was she went to Michigan. I still speak to her. I'm not gonna lie about that. I still speak to her on occasion via text. I haven't seen her in person. Don't really go anywhere near her. So yeah. Anywho, she spoke to me via text. Her last text message was that she had to go to Michigan to pull her grandpa off life support, and she is rather distant, I believe the political correct term is. I'm gonna actually look her up in my Gmail so you can see. that this shit is full on truth. She told me that she needed time. I'm gonna try and get this in the vicinity of the camera, but pretty much, if you can see that, 7 days ago was the last time that I spoke to her. So it's like, okay, really? I mean, you can see the message. It just says, I was just asking her to talk because pretty much that's always her problem. She doesn't talk. She's very distant. She goes off into like this shutdown mode. Where if you can see the message, I'm not doing well. It's pretty much just me saying, yo, I'm here for you if you need someone to talk to about the whole grandpa dying issue. But it's just like her family issues come first, and it calls her to do all these wonderful things, shut down, and all that shit. And it's like, okay. So I'm like, all right. So I see you just posted a Facebook status message that you're talking about snow. So you got to get ready for work. 3:11. Yeah, I figured as much. So let's see. What else should I talk about? I have a list. I'm just going down the list. I just wanted to like pick at you because I noticed you always have on that skull ring. Usually, that's not the hand I look for. I look for the other hand because that ring doesn't seem to move. So when I watched your videos, I noticed you have on rings on both hands. And you can watch the videos yourself and see that. It's just me picking with you. It's not a serious fucking issue, not a big deal. It's just me fucking with you. I mean, I feel like you're in a position to make a very good choice, a very good decision for what you want to do, what you want to see. It's just like little things like the fear of the unknown and all other wonderful stuff, the fear of starting over. I mean, pretty much you're not starting over. You're picking up where we're leaving all the bad in 2011. We're picking up fresh, a good start. The whole Caitlyn thing is pretty much going to be done with sooner or later, preferably sooner, hopefully sooner. And then we're going to be, hopefully, done with the whole Joe issue sooner or later, and then things will just go the way they should. I mean, if you actually decide you want to do this and that with me, I feel like there won't be any real bickering. I mean, like most of the bickering and stuff like that, which I probably have a question or a phrase on here about what I wanted to address, but it's pretty much just from like little shit. It's not us clashing. It's not that we aren't compatible or anything. It's just like I'm just stingy, and my brain, if you watch the holiday videos, it just goes to show that I'm not a person who wants to share another person. So when those pictures were introduced to Facebook, it just crushed me. You can see from the videos yourself. Let's see, what else should I address? Oh, the pros and cons list. I don't believe that there are many cons. I could be wrong. I mean, sure, my life's not perfect, but pretty much the only con that I can really see is that I don't have a physical job, which hopefully that's going to change real soon. Because I'm going to email. See, it's like every time I email somebody something about this college, something happens. Like, the dance hall hours weren't up. They're up now. We got Tuesdays and Thursdays instead of Monday and Wednesdays. I'm kind of torn because Tuesday I'm here, but only until 9:45, and then Thursday I'm not here at all. So it's like, do I want to stay here Thursday and just sleep? Because if you have never seen the upstairs of this place, clearly this is where I'm sitting. I'm just like lounging because this is like the only place with a friggin' plug. There's like 2 plugs and shit, but yeah. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I feel like I've already explained the bickering. It's just due to like the whole situation, the drama, and the fact that the holidays bring out fucking everything. The holidays are over, the drama's gone, the bickering's gone. We have like a full-on understanding of what's going on, what we would like to see happen. We're talking more. When we communicate, that's when all the bickering and problems and shit goes away, because once we communicate stuff, we understand each other, and it's like, okay, what the fuck were we bickering about? That's just how shit is. Oh, yeah. About me quitting smoking 420 and all that. Yeah, that was already been decided before you even mentioned it. It's just, it was done for the holidays to help me not be as worse as I can be, because I feel like I could be a lot worse. However, I feel like the holidays in general, like holidays for 2012, would be really good if things keep progressing the way that they seem to be progressing now. Hopefully they will. And plus, I want a real job, so yeah. But one of my best friends, Brian, said if any person in a relationship isn't happy about anything, anything, the relationship is inevitable to fail. I believe that this statement is true because if you don't communicate, and even if you do communicate, and the other person doesn't seem to care enough to try to do something about what's wrong, for example, sex or missing some sort of chemistry or connection, it's inevitable to fucking fail. It's just a matter of fucking time. He said, not me. And he's actually right. Because that is the number one reason why people cheat or go outside of their relationship they're in. Because they're missing something. So they go seek out what they're missing. And then once they see what they're missing, and some people see a hell of a lot more than they actually realize, hint, hint, that they decide to full on end the relationship. What else? Oh, I wanted to talk about just bluntly putting how I would be. I'm not Joe, so I can't speak for him, but my thing is I go out of the way to make sure that I'm able to see a person, talk to a person, etc., etc. If you watch my older vlog videos, you will literally see me sitting outside at a bus stop waiting for Rebecca to get on her break from McDonald's or K&G, or I've never actually waited for her Target because her Target was her 5 a.m. job, so that didn't work. But if you watch the other videos, you will see that I was actually there waiting for her, and I recorded the entire thing. I also wanted to say that even if I am going to school, working, etc., etc., I'm a person that can manage schedules pretty well and make time. I'm not one of the people who say, okay, I'll make time for you. This is typically an STNA thing, so don't be offended. But anyway, it's typically I'll make time for you, I can communicate, blah, 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 and then the person fails to live up to whatever it is that they said they were going to do. Like most women in the STNA job area, whatever you want to call it, and it's just like, really? They don't have lives. They don't have time for anything. You have proven that it is possible for an STNA to have a life, communicate, and be a decent person, which is one of the main attractive features about you, the fact that you seem to care. You seem to care to make time, send that text, even though sometimes you can be somewhat of a bitch. Don't be offended by that. Like when I wake you up. I've learned my lesson the hard way on waking you up. But yeah, I just feel like I just said that, so. Oh, I remember now. I wrote a comment down about speaking on the whole last night thing and the whole how you phrased or worded that Joe would make excuses for reasons to not show up. That's not me, because last night when you mentioned me coming to see you, I was actually like 2 seconds from getting there, putting my shit on, telling you I'll knock on your door or something when I get there, or I'll just make loud noises or something. I don't know. Or maybe you could just leave a door open for me or something. But the kind of person I am, I'm that extra mile person. When I have feelings for someone, I really want to be with that person. So I'll do anything in my power to make sure it happens. So if I was driving, I wouldn't give a fuck if my tank was damn near on E. I'll figure it out so that I could be there with you, especially when you're in pain, sick, etc., etc. The hospital, our hospital visits should be like a prime example that I'm not going to like leave you there, let you deal with the shit on your own. If I have to call off work, if I have to miss school and make up some notes, whatever. But school doesn't really seem to be a fucking issue at all. Excuse me. Due to today's classes, doesn't seem like an issue at all. But that's just me. Let's see. You say, or you mention needing someone who's going to be there when you need them. I'm pretty much always there. I'm a call or click away. You send me a text, you call my phone, you send me a voicemail, email. As soon as I see it, I'm responding to it if I'm not already at the computer. That's just how I am. I will be there through thick and thin. We've pretty much seen that for the past month that we've known each other. There's been some drama and bullshit which could have caused me to say, fuck you. A lot of people would have probably said, fuck you, I'm done. But I'm not that guy. I feel like I know who you are. I see who you are. I see the potential, and I'm not just gonna be like, okay, fuck that, because it's some petty issues that other folks are causing. I'm happy that you finally got your whole laptop shit locked down and got your own password, and people can finally not do shit on your Facebook, which is kind of a good thing, because that kind of causes its own set of drama. I already talked about the hospitals or the hospital visits. Yeah, I just wanted to reflect on the fact that I do have a working cell phone, which pretty much works over Wi-Fi, like the Sprint phone that you have if you actually just wanted to use it that way. Anywho, if you were to, if we were to get to that stage to where I needed a cell phone, or you felt that you weren't able to contact me enough through the typical means, I would just simply charge up my old phone and leave it charged and actually use it, because it works just like a phone. If you were to call my 216 number, it would make the phone ring. The phone would literally ring. If you send a text to it, it would go off. I mean, I just stopped using it because I got a Mac. Because I got a Mac, I'm in school, and typically I have a girlfriend who really gave a shit to contact me. Rebecca, as you can see, she folds for like no reason. I mean, sure, I can understand losing family is hard and all, but she just bottles everything up and she just keeps it herself. And then it's like she's distant. It's like, how can I help you when you won't? She will not let you in at all. And if she does let you in, she would just push you back out eventually. So it's like, why bother? Oh, yeah, I wanted to mention that I'm not a heavy sleeper unless I'm like sick or like really feeling awful. And ooh, I just, whatever. But yeah, as, what am I saying? So the bickering is over relationship. We went over that. If you say the words Daniel, I want you here, yeah, pretty much, if you were to ever say I want you here, those words are trigger words, which would cause me to act. Seeing as I have a bus pass, I'm not afraid of the bus. I don't give a fuck if I have a car and I don't have gas. I will hop my ass on the bus. That's just the kind of dedication and motivation I have towards happiness and just being a good person. I mean, I would think that if I were in your shoes, I would want you to at least consider doing the same for me. I treat people how I feel I want to be treated. Oh, I need to look at the time. Damn, it's a long one. Let's see, I'm going to try and get over this quickly. Support you with work and school, pretty much, yes. I actually have shown that I would support you with school because I actually offered to try to get you some money towards your transcripts from CSU to get you back into school. I don't care which school. I don't honestly care what school you go to. It would be nice if you went to school here with me, but if you didn't, that's fine. I could always transfer over because I'm getting ready to be done with Tri-C anyway for the most part soon enough. So, yeah, I guess I'm just like a couple person. I mean, I've always looked for a woman that I can see myself married to. And I've looked high, low, near, far. I've went through awful women, awful experiences because I'm just looking for something specific, and I feel like I found that specific thing in you. So I'm pretty much not looking anymore. And I wasn't looking when you came into my life. I was actually just looking for friends who were close by, who wanted to do all this wonderful shit and just like be cool. And then when we met, that went out the window immediately. I don't know how to explain it other than love at first sight. I just wanted to reiterate that support with school, work, pretty much everything and anything comes standard with me. I talk to you, give you advice, my opinions, etc. And pretty much, yeah, I'm in that same situation where I want that support. I wanted that support from Rebecca. She said to me that she felt like my entire level of happiness was dependent on her. Hopefully you don't feel this way because that's not true. My happiness is a random variable. It fluctuates on its own, and it has things that can increase it, has things that can decrease it, just like mom being a fucking jackass. Decreases happiness, down, down, down. But that's a different story. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know if you were working the night shift, I would try to make sure that my school fell in the morning, whatever job I had fell at night, and then when you get off work at 11, I'd be right there, like, hello, how you doing, if that's what you wanted. Let's see. Also mentioned study buddy. Don't know how helpful I'll be with that because you're in the whole nursing shit. And I hate math. So if you have any other requisites other than math, feel free. I'd always be there to help you study, give you some sort of motivation, guidance, whatever, to make sure you actually did it because sometimes we all need that push to actually do our work. I wanted to address the whole you changing me by force. Impossible. You can't change me by force. The fucking end. There's like literally nothing you can do to ever change me by force. The only way you can change a person themselves is if they want to change themselves. That's one thing that women need to understand. They can't change a man unless the man sees himself and says, I want to change that. A lot of women learn that the hard way. They get a guy and they think, I can make him into this, or I can make him into that, or if I give him a chance this, or if I give him time that. No. People will be whatever they want to be. If they want, like Rebecca keeps saying, she'll change. She is the same person, and she's been saying that shit for almost a year now, because it'll be a year in March 26th. It'll be a full year that I've known and actually been in her presence. She still hasn't changed, and she's been given numerous opportunities. I even told her, she even suggested that her and I stay friends, and if something were to happen later on down the line, then we cross that bridge as we come to it. I'm like, I don't really see anything happening, but I'll leave all that open, just because. But in theory, it's just like, why? Because until she's like, maybe 50, I think she's gonna be the same person who retreats and does all this wonderful shit and just doesn't see that she could have better. That's on her. Oh, and yeah, I like relationships and everything in that manner. Friendships, relationships, whatever. To be even 50-50. Thus, you can't control me. And I won't try to control you. It's pretty much an even split. We all have dislikes about people. We aren't going to like everything about people, so. 22 minutes, we're going along. But yeah. It's pretty much, you can't force me to do anything. I'm doing what I feel I need to do because it's not you who's mentioned my overthinking and my caring too much and how I do things, especially when the holidays hit. The holidays just increased the shit like 5 times over, so that was my fault. But I noticed that I need to not try and get people to really see shit if they don't want to see. If they see it, they see it. If they don't, they don't. The end. That's pretty much it. I pretty much told you why I did what I did on Christmas with Rebecca, because I wanted you to see, in regards of how tough things are, sometimes you just gotta do it. Because there are times where I still think about, maybe if I had stayed with her, this, that, or maybe if I give her another chance, or maybe if I even try to listen to her, what she says, maybe she'll change. I humored her after I broke up with her. She changed for about a couple days. It's been 7 days. I told her that she was going to have to message me. She was going to have to literally send me a text whenever she was done with her time. Women and the whole I need time thing, it bugs the hell out of me, but that's a different story. So she's had a full week to have her time, and she hasn't said one fucking peep. She knows school starts back, and she knows I still care about her as a person, but yet she's been distant for whatever reason with the whole grandpa thing. And it's like, I could actually help her through it, or I could try to just be there for her, but she won't let me. That's pretty much it. I'm pretty much just running my mouth now, but pretty much if we are or become a couple, I would do my best to make sure that you get to see me and make sure that everything goes smoothly. If push comes to shove, I would move the fucking world for you if it were in my power to do so. Move mountains, whatever it took to make you happy. I guess I'll leave it at that because, people walk around and I'm getting tired of talking. And my smoothie is getting, I don't know what it's getting. But yeah, I'm going to upload this so you can hopefully see it before you get to work. And stuff. I love you. Be safe. I see it's still snowing. I'm probably going to head home after I get this video uploaded. I'm going to try and upload the rest or record. I can record videos great with the webcam when I'm at home. But not here, apparently. Got the fucking port blocking. But yeah. Pretty much I'm just going to start uploading videos. I don't know if you can see that, but I pulled all my videos off my fucking iPod and I started to upload them. I started to rename them so I could actually keep track. The ones that aren't renamed are pretty much new, and I have to look at them. But yeah, I guess that's it. I'll leave it with that. I love you. Hope you have a good day. I'm glad that you're talking and vlogging. I hope that you continue to talk and vlog. Talk via your vlogs. I mean, shit. Oh, and one other thing I wanted to mention before I forget. I'm not smoking, so yeah, I'm remembering stuff. The whole you going to counseling and stuff like that. I'm a huge advocate of just being there, even if it were just me waiting in the car, waiting in the waiting room, whatever. If you actually wanted me to come back, I'd actually come back and sit there with you through it. Because that's the kind of person I am. I feel that support is necessary. Sometimes it's required, and sometimes I wish I had someone that would support me like that, that would just come and sit up here at school with me like you did. You actually showed up here at school for me more than one time in the same damn day, which was huge. So pretty much that's it. If you need any sort of support, please believe you would get it from me. There is no, oh, I can't do it, or oh, I don't have any gas, or oh, blah, 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 blah. I don't care if it's snowing like 10 times harder than it is now, and I have to walk through a fucking snowstorm to get on the bus, or get on buses to come see you so we can do whatever. That's the person I am. I'm willing to go that extra mile just because. Some people are worth it. I feel you're worth it. The end. Peace. Awesome, Mac. Oh, and you haven't said anything back. What the hell, woman?